Hi, Jung-ho. Things are indeed getting rockier between the U.S. and North Korea. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, of course, will not be going to Pyongyang as was planned. He's now explaining, though, that the U.S. does want to engage. Pyongyang just needs to show it's committed to the promises it made about denuclearization. EG1 reports.
The U.S. stands ready to engage when it is clear that North Korea is prepared to deliver on the commitments it made at the June 12 Singapore summit to completely denuclearize. This is U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's take on the current situation following the cancellation of his fourth trip to Pyongyang. It was shared by the department's spokesperson Heather Nauert at a briefing on Tuesday. Pompeo's statement went on to say that the world is united behind the need for North Korea to fulfill that commitment and that members of the UN Security Council have voted to call upon North Korea to abandon all nuclear weapons. He said the final fully verified denuclearization of Pyongyang is the world's goal and the world is looking forward to North Korea's compliance with the resolutions for a brighter future for its people. This comes after a Washington Post report claimed that Trump canceled Pompeo's trip due to a belligerent letter from a senior North Korean official, which convinced the president that the planned visit would not be successful. And on Tuesday, CNN reported that the letter stated Pyongyang felt talks couldn't move forward because the U.S. is still not ready to meet North Korea's expectations in terms of taking a step forward to sign a peace treaty. Pyongyang has been urging Washington to declare the end of the Korean War. CNN cited three sources with direct knowledge on the issue who said that if a compromise cannot be reached, Pyongyang could resume nuclear and missile activities, hinting of the possibility that denuclearization talks are at stake and may fall apart. Meanwhile, U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley said it's a possibility that North Korea may be changing its mind on denuclearization at a conference on Tuesday. She made the remarks to stress that regardless, the U.S. will not change its mind on sanctions and how it looks at the North's nuclear threats. She warned there's always more it can do in terms of sanctions, but Washington will continue to try and do that along with its diplomatic efforts. 이지원, 아리랑 뉴스.